know as Mark Evans. This is the man I married while you were away. Because I was afraid he wasn't going to come back to me, and I didn't know how I was going to tell my father I was pregnant with his child.
You were pregnant?
That's right. I was almost 3 months pregnant. He seduced me, and then he persuaded me to marry him while you were away, Quentin. Oh, not because he loved me, but because he knew how rich I was. Mark was the one who came between us. That's what I tried to tell you 3 years ago on the cliff in Switzerland, but you wouldn't listen to me. You started shaking me, and then you fell yourself.
Did you fall with me?
No. Sam told me our marriage was no mistake. He'd planned it all very carefully. He said he'd be glad to help me. He started to put his arms around me. And suddenly I was very frightened. And before I knew what was happening, he'd maneuvered me to the edge of the cliff. And before I knew what happened, he pushed me out into the abyss.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it, did I?
No, Quentin. You didn't do it. They found me when they found you. The most horrible part was when they told me that I'd lost the child I was carrying. Your child, Quentin. I never told you this, but the doctors said it was a boy. Or would have been. You see? Sam Pasquin killed our son.
Killed you myself.
You're the one who pushed me off that cliff, and don't try to say you didn't.
Oh, I wouldn't do that because I did push you.
There, you see?
Yes, that's right, I did push you. And if there was any justice in the world, you'd have died that night. Because I didn't want you to suffer, but I did want you dead.
As the world turns.
Brian, we're old friends. That's something that Shannon just won't understand. I don't know what she told you about me, but please don't let her come between.
No, don't do that. It's not gonna work. Frankly, it makes me sick.
What did she tell you?
The truth. Hell, I don't know why I didn't see it before myself. Why I never noticed how cold your eyes are even when you're smiling.
Don't say that. Don't talk like that to me.
I valued our friendship so much. I even made Lisa lie to cover up the fact I invested in Simply Barbara.
What?
That's right. I wanted to help you. I was so certain I'd hurt you when I fell in love with Shannon. Well, it makes me sick to think I cared for someone who's capable of doing the things you've done.
Shannon is lying to you. What did she accuse me of?
The list is endless. For one thing, you hired someone to break into the files of a private detective named Nolan.
No, that's crazy. Why would I do something like that?
Nolan was trying to find Duncan McKechnie for Shannon so she could get an annulment, but apparently you found him first and made sure he got to the ceremony in time.
Shannon is making that up,
And then there
Brian.
was the list of that little suggestion of the trip to Scotland for the honeymoon. Perhaps you thought that maybe we'd run into McKechnie there in case you couldn't get him in time to destroy the wedding, huh?
How could you think I could do that to you?
It's not half of what you've done to Tom and Margot. That's right. I know all about that, too. And don't try to deny it because the guilt is written all over your pretty little face.
I can't take any more of this. You know, I have tried to be a friend to Shannon, and I can't...
Cut the act, Barbara, because it's lost its effect. Shannon is the most gentle, kind, understanding woman I've ever met.
How can you be so stupid? You should be grateful that I stopped the that the wedding was stopped before you made the greatest mistake of your life.
So it's true.
I don't have nothing to say to you, Brian. Go on, go back to Shannon and her little life. Go on. You'll come back to me someday, crawling, begging for forgiveness.
That'll be a cold day in hell. Goodbye, Barbara. Carry a gun. You have nothing to be afraid of. I'm here to protect you now.
No, I know. I was nervous. I just... Ow! You're hurting me.
Like you hurt me?
Do you have any idea how I feel? The loss that I feel.
That's why you need me.
Yes, I need you. I needed you to believe in me, to forgive me. But you used me. You used me, and then you threw everything that... I have nothing.
No, that's not true. You have Kirkland.
And you're going to take Kirkland away from me.
No,
now,
I'm not.
aren't you?
I promise you. I'm...
You're not going to get away with that because I know what you're doing. And it all ends here. This was all a game, wasn't it? Huh?
This is no game.
Oh, really? Really?
Stop it, Grant. Stop it!
Huh? No game?
Stop it, Grant!
Let's see. What? Afraid I'd find something, huh? This is for the record. It's my wedding night, and I am shocked because my new bride, Victoria Hudson... Oh, I'm so sorry. Victoria Harrison is the most manipulative, devious, conniving woman I have ever met! It's a charming wedding gift. For the DA, no doubt. Unfortunately, I didn't confess.
So what? So what if you're not going to jail? You have to live with yourself.
Correction. You have to live with me, Mrs. Harrison.
What are you talking about? Talking about the justice of the peace, huh? He's an actor. I hired him.
Well, I don't give a damn who he was. You vowed before God to love and cherish me.
Oh, come on. I was trying to trick you into confessing. Carl knows about it. He's the one who gave me the gun.
You're so very clever, aren't you? But I'm more clever. Now we're going.
Look, whatever you have planned, it's never gonna work.
Oh, really? I know just how to convince everyone that you are a happily married woman. Now, shall we get started?
What do you think? You can just erase everything you've done? You murdered him! You killed Ryan, the most decent, kind. I don't care how many times you take Stephen to the skating rink. Ryan is gone.
Dial.
It won't work.
You'll make it work.
Grant, they'll never believe me.
You underestimate yourself, darling. You're the most convincing liar I know.
Okay, look, even if they did believe me, what kind of a life are we going to have hating each other?
Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no way out of this. We're bound together.
No.
Make the call.
No. I can't.
Of course you can. You want to say goodbye to all of the people who care about you. Don't you? Greenlee told you that my wife and I are getting back together?
The best wedding gift you could have given her. She's ecstatic.
No, she's delusional. Sure, Mary's coming back to the wedding, but the rest of it is Greenlee's wishful thinking, sweetheart.
Yeah, right. Save it.
Simone, my wife means nothing to me. I can't remember the last time I even laid eyes on her. You're the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. Every time I lay eyes on you, I can hardly believe that you're mine.
Am I yours, Roger?
That's up to you.
Hope that everything was handled to your satisfaction.
Satisfaction?
Oh.
About my daughter's death?
Jack Abbott will not be charged with any crime. I told the press to stay away from the story. And you will be spared any potential embarrassment to you and your family.
That's all good. But none of it exonerates you for hiring my Stephanie to seduce Jack. You thought I wouldn't find out? You're not the only one with investigators, Victor. You used my daughter for your own sordid ends. She'd still be alive if it weren't for you.
Sorry about your loss, Marcus. And sorry for any part you think I had in it.
Nice almost apology. But it isn't enough. You still owe me, Victor.